Welcome to Coffee and Connect. Happy Sunday. First of all, I hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, washing your hands, taking advantage of this time if you've been afforded the time off, to just be able to kind of relax, spend time with your families, get still and quiet. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now, so I'm here to do card reading here with Brandy. I think Ben's over in the window, but Brandy's here with her toy. Oh yes, so cute. I wanted to use the Happy Tarot, which is, if you remember, this is Brandy's favorite, the Happy Tarot, and Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So I pulled 3 tarot cards, 1 oracle card, and I've got 3 different crystals for you to pick from. So if you want to pick crystal 1, crystal 2, or crystal 3, or if you would like to watch all of the readings, of course, you're always more than welcome to. But if you're looking for some kind of like divine or intuitive guidance, I would just recommend that you take a look at the crystals, see which one kind of speaks to you. If you know about crystals, if one of them is your favorite, go with it. So yeah, if you just want to take a couple seconds to decide, here are the crystals. Okay, so if you chose crystal number 1, it is amethyst. So amethyst is associated with the crown chakra. Amethyst is a crystal of healing. It's a really great crystal to have in your home. If you watched my last video where I had my giant amethyst, then you heard all about it. But yeah, if you chose crystal number 1, this is your reading. So the first card that comes up for you is the 6 of Swords. And so as we can see, the 6 swords are in this boat. There's a guy that's steering the boat, and then this is the person. I feel like this is you. So there's something that you're leaving behind. We don't see back here what it is that you've chosen to leave behind, but wherever you're going, whatever journey you're on, whatever maybe mindset change that you've made, whichever, like, you're making forward progress, wherever you're deciding to go, there's only so much room to take what's important to you. So this is really a time for you to just kind of prioritize like what the things are that you want to carry forward with you, what the things are that you want to keep close to you as you move forward on this journey or as you make a change. 6 is also the number of love, and the swords suit is about the mind. So you might be changing the way that you view love. You might be changing your mindset about love. But just know that, you know, you are going somewhere, you're leaving something behind. And I feel like for most of you, this is by choice. Like you're intentionally leaving something behind. You know that whatever is back here that you're sailing away from is not what was meant for you. And this is really, even though it's a card of leaving, like it's a really positive card because we can see these rays of sunlight in the distance, and that's where they're going. They're going towards the light. You know, we have to travel lightly because we're going far, and we're going to a really positive place. So you're entering into a time of change and transition, and you're very intentionally moving forward with the things that are important to you so that you can reach your highest, best good. The next card that came up for you is the 3 of Pentacles, which is also like a really positive card. We can see the light coming through. This is a card of collaboration. So we've got this young artist, you know, and he's talking to these people. It could be parents, it could be mentors, it could be just I mean, if this is like a work situation, you're collaborating with people that have a lot more experience than you. If this is something that's personal, it really feels like child and parents, you know, that you're letting your family know that, you know, you're going somewhere, you're moving forward, starting a journey, and it's going to be okay. These are all the exciting, this is you telling about all the exciting things that you're going to do, and it's going to be really great, and it's going to be okay. And we can see, you know, both of these little faces, like dad, you know, it's a little smirk, and mom's really, really excited. So these people that feel like parent figures to you, like your excitement about wherever you're going is exciting to them. And 3 is a number of celebration. And pentacles they're about energy, money, resources. So you're moving forward wherever you're going. You're really excited to go there. Like there's a lot of prosperity, there's a lot of possibilities out there for you, and it's a really exciting time. The last card that I pulled for you is Queen of Swords. And so as we can see, she is really, you know, she's got a big smile on her face, but she's also like, it's almost like this happy determination with her, you know, like she has made up her mind. She knows what she's doing. You've made up your mind. You know what you're doing. You're intentionally leaving things behind that are not for your best good. You're going forward on a new journey. You're really excited about it. You're telling people about it. They're excited for you. And when you come to the place where you stand on your own, like you're going to stand in your sovereignty. You're going to stand in your own power. You know, as I mentioned, the swords cards, or the swords represent the mind. And so being, having this dominion over your mind, and, you know, the queen represents more feminine power, which is, we associate feminine with like female, but feminine power can be like influence. It's very, gradual changes that happen. Like when we think about the way that water flows over rocks in a river, over time it smooths those rocks. Over time, the water that flows can create canyons, you know, and it can change the landscape. So the thing that you're moving into is, it really feels like this is your calling, that, you know, you're at the beginning of this journey. And when you get to this place where you feel like, okay, I'm here. This is not the end. It's like, okay, I'm here and I'm ready to start this journey on my own. So that was your reading, the tarot reading. So the goddess card that I pulled for you is Freya, and the message is bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So I feel like that's just perfect for starting a new adventure. But I think this card really kind of pairs with the Queen of Swords. You know, that the times that we are on our own is when it's hardest and scariest to be bold, to be adventurous, to take those steps. And so in the times that you're not sure of yourself, after you've started this journey, you can call on the goddess Freya and ask her for boldness, for guidance, for support as you go out on this journey that you're beginning. So that was your reading for Crystal 1. If you chose Crystal 2, it's Lapis. And so Lapis is associated with the throat chakra. Lapis is also a really good crystal to have with you if you are a manager or supervisor. It really helps with communication between you know, supervisors and subordinates, between teams. And it's also got this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, like this really beautiful gold color to it. So it's like blue, white, and gold. So if you chose crystal number 2, that was Lapis, and you got King of Swords. So you are coming into a time when, like, you're making some big decisions for yourself. You are learning how to stand in your power, and you know what you want. You might be coming out of a time of uncertainty, or maybe you weren't sure, trying to kind of weigh options, balance things, but now you know exactly what you want. You're content with what the decision is that you've made, and you're just standing strong in that. The next card that came up for you is the Ten of Swords, which Ten of Swords is typically a really difficult card for people because the imagery is really tough. You know, like it's this guy's face down, 10 swords in his back. He's also got this little cat buddy. It's like, what happened? What are you doing? But the thing that is the most important that doesn't always catch our eye with the Ten of Swords is this really bright light in the background. It's this really positive omen that when we are in this place, this is the end. This is the end of the struggle. And so once the struggle is over, there's nowhere else to go but back up. And that's what this light represents. So once you've gotten to the end of a difficult time, the end of a struggle, you really feel like, I can't take this anymore. Just know that the thing that follows that is this really positive outcome. So sometimes we have to hit rock bottom before we can come back up. And, you know, while you've decided what it is that you want to do, that doesn't mean that there's not difficulty that comes with that decision, but just understanding that the pain and the suffering that come from implementing that decision, that come from taking those steps, that come out of that circumstance, it's for the best good. It's for the highest good. And the next card is the Emperor. And so the first card that you got was, you know, King of Swords, which, you know, he kind of, in comparison to the Emperor, he looks almost like maybe a Prince of Swords rather than a king. But, you know, this is about the sovereignty of you making your own decisions. And after going through that Ten of Swords, now you've become the Emperor. And so if you've watched my other videos, we are in an Emperor year. The number for the Emperor card is 4. If you add 2 + 0 + 2 + 0, that's 4 also. And so when we look at the difference between these two, you know, he's comfortable in his power. He's happy with the decision he's made, but this is a significant evolution that's happened. Like he's joyful. There's a lot of vibrant colors. You know, he's sitting on his throne. There's like this ice cream, like fudge sundae in the background. So, you know, you have made a decision. You have to implement that decision, you know, and it's going to be hard, but it's for your best good. Like, you have to go through this difficult period in order to get to being in your phase of Emperor, which is like really being in your power, being in your like confident, strong, determined, like there's a lot of clarity that comes with this. And so just know that whatever difficult time you go through, that this is where you're coming to. This is where you need to be, you know, is in your Emperor, in your power. The goddess card that I pulled for you is Dana, which is the High Priestess. And it says, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So just trusting yourself during this time, like when you're in this really difficult time of having to make that decision, implement that decision when it feels really bad, just know that you can trust your intuition. If your intuition is guiding you to implement that difficult decision, to take you to that place of Ten of Swords in order to bring you out on the other side even stronger, better, you know, more powerful and happy, you know, more confident, that in the times of difficulty, you can call on the goddess Dana for support, for guidance, for just reassurance that your intuition was giving you the right messages. So if you chose crystal number 2, that was your reading. And okay, if you chose crystal number 3, it is, I got cat hair on me. It is green aventurine. And so this crystal is associated with the heart chakra. I believe green aventurine is also associated with money, drawing in money, getting surprised by money. I mean, it's green, like the color of money. But yeah, if you chose crystal number 3, this is your reading. Somebody's taking a nap. You taking a nap? Yeah. So the first card is, ooh, oh my goodness, this is so good. The first card is Queen of Pentacles. And so, I'm sorry, it's like so super bright today, so it's kind of hard to see these. I'm trying to like, Do this so you can see it. So this is Queen of Pentacles, and we can see she's just super excited. Oh, maybe that works. She's holding her big coin. She's on her throne. She's got this big bubbly crown. She's a little bunny friend. Yeah, and this is a really positive time for you. Like, things are coming in, you're drawing things in, time, money, resources. You might really be enjoying the downtime right now with all the COVID-19 stuff going on. This might be you, that you're just overjoyed that you have all this extra time, that you can do YouTube videos and record your podcast and watch TV and hang out in your home with your cats. Or you might have just come into, like, you know, I don't want to say a windfall, because I feel like that's such a weird phrase, but you might be coming into money. You might have changed your relationship with your money. Maybe you paid off a credit card. But yeah, this is just a really positive card. Look at her little face. She's so happy. Love it. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So not to ruin the reading for you, but each card that was pulled was a Pentacles card, which typically is associated with money. And as I mentioned, Green Aventurine has to do with money. And so the Knight of Pentacles, Knights are about action. And so, you know, there's gonna be some changes with money that actually, not require, I don't want to say required, that involve action steps. So it might be that you're looking for a new job, looking for additional employment, changing your relationship with money. It might be that all of this time that you have not been able to be out in the world consuming, you know, in our hyper-capitalist society has really helped you to save. And you're going to take some action on that money that you saved. You're going to take some action on those changes to, like, your money behavior, your spending behavior. It might even be mindset. So the third card is the Nine of Pentacles, which is just this, it's just such a beautiful card. And she's holding a bird. Like, this is my dream life. Like, I just want to wear a crown and dresses and hold birds and have a great bush. I don't know. Well, and have cats too. But Nine of Pentacles is about financial abundance. Like, when we look at, you know, she's this little dress is really luxurious. It's got a train. She's got a little crown on. These grapes in the tarot represent abundance, luxury. And you can see she's got this bush of all these pentacles. Just like money is just like blossoming, blooming around her. It's coming in. You're not at a place right now where you can see it. As we can see, she's got her back to this bush. Like, there's an awareness that, you know, the abundance is coming in, but she doesn't see it yet. And so the next card in the tarot is 10 of Pentacles, and that's very much an awareness of the abundance that we have. But just so you know that this is coming, that, you know, if you pull crystal number 3, that there's a lot of shifts that are happening with money for you. And so abundance is coming, which is they're just such positive cards. The Goddess card that I pulled for you is the card for Bridget, and the message is don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. And so this is a card of, you know, of strength, and she's holding, you know, this burning heart. There's a lot of, how do I say this? People have mixed feelings about money. Like, money is one of the most emotionally charged things, I think, in our society, that we are the least aware of how much effect we have on as far as our mindset. So there's a lot of kind of limiting beliefs that we hold about money. Like, if you ever heard people talk about, like, money is the root of all evil, you know, gosh, yeah, money is the root of all evil, and that, you know, greed is bad, and having too much money is bad, and rich people are bad, and all these things. If these are things that you have held, beliefs that you've held, or if you have people around you that hold the belief that money is bad or having money is bad, you're going to meet some challenges, you know, with these kind of money changes that you've made, that, you know, because you really are coming to a place where you love money. You really enjoy money. You like earning it. You love having it. You are really grateful for the opportunity to spend it. And so there might be times that you come up against people that maybe they don't have money the way that you do, or they're upset that they don't have it, or whatever, you know, their beliefs are that you should save and not spend, whatever those things are. And so just knowing that it's okay to stand up for what you believe in, that you don't have to back down and believe what other people believe, or you don't have to change the way that you operate to make people more comfortable. So if you chose crystal number 3, that was your reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you're enjoying your Sunday, that you're getting some naps like these kids. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do a reading to share a little bit of positivity, because I know that things are really scary right now. A lot of changes, a lot of unexpected things, lots of confusion, lack of information. But yeah, I know, and if you watched the reading, or the message at the beginning of the last reading, I know that this is all for our highest good, and that there are things that are coming out that are scary and unexpected, and that's okay. Like, we're gonna be okay. Things are changing, and it's not just a temporary change. Like, these are significant changes that we're going through, that we needed to go through, that are for our highest good. So I hope the reading was helpful for you. I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope that you're just able to enjoy this kind of time of slowing down. March is a 7 universal month. We do the numerology, and we add 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, which is 7. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is a number of healing. 7 is a number of spirituality. 7 is sometimes referred to as the God number, the number of spirit. And just kind of resting in whatever faith you have, in whatever your belief system is, that even when we can't see how things are going to turn out, we can hold hope and faith that things are going to be okay. You know, and we can tune in, we can set the intention to look for the positive in the world, because there's so much of it that's happening. You know, there's so many systems that are falling that have not worked for us, and there's so many companies and industries and people just stepping up to help the greater good. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great Sunday. I hope you have a good week ahead, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.